Hi everyone, this is me, Jyotika Bedi, founder of Happiness is Love. We make relationships better. Do you know what is rapport formation? Why is it really important in building our relationships? And how to really build it with another person? I'm sure you're curious, you want to know the tools, you want to know the techniques. That's why we do the work that we do at Happiness is Love, because we believe that when we share, we learn and we grow. So together, are you ready to discover tips and techniques for building good rapport with people, both in your personal and your professional life? Before I begin, thank you for liking, sharing and subscribing onto our channel. If you haven't, please subscribe right now and press the ding bell icon button so that you can hear from us. You can stay connected with us. If you have any questions, any concerns, if you're struggling with any aspect of your life, you know that we care and we are there. So please feel to reach out. So let's talk a little bit about the importance of rapport formation. In all relationships that you have a sense of the level of give and take between you and the other person. Think of your closest friend at work. There is just something about the way you relate to each other that works and feels better than it does with your other colleagues. Am I right? One term we use for this sense that you have about a relationship is called rapport. And rapport really aims at building a better bond. And it really is an important skill that we need to learn and help our children learn so that they know how to maintain and sustain good relationship, because now research is saying it, psychology is saying it, one of the greatest sources of our happiness are our happy, positive, deep, meaningful relationships. And for me to cultivate those relationships, what do I need? I need to learn good relationship skills. And let's start first with rapport formation. So let's just decode the word rapport a little bit. The English word rapport is really based on the French word rapporteur, which means to carry something back. While the French definition doesn't encompass all the aspects of the English word, it offers a promising start. If we might think of rapport as a way to describe how well two people are carrying a conversation or relating to each other in a relationship. So in general, rapport is typically something that involves positive feelings between two people, focused on and invested in each other and having a sense of harmony in the relationship. One friendship of mine started with immediate rapport because the work that I do, I know that it's very, very important to establish rapport with people who matter, and especially my neighbor. And I realized that this is something not just for me as a parent, but as professionals, we need to learn how to connect with people better. And it is so important because we're not taught that there are simple ways of just asking good questions, of turning to someone and really listening closely and sensing genuine curiosity. And I am that person, and I find myself wondering that this is so interesting by just asking people questions, listening attentively. It's so easy to connect with people. We feel the rapport right away and we feel this affinity. And what is the opposite of rapport? The opposite of rapport is absence of warmth, attention and caring. When a relationship lacks rapport, you do not feel compatible, right, with the other person. Maybe you talk over each other or experience silence that goes on a little too long, and it is unnerving. It doesn't seem like you're getting along with each other. Instead, you find yourself disagreeing or even feel cold towards each other. So there is good rapport and then there's bad rapport. There are many videos on YouTube which talk about good rapport, which can be developed in few minutes. Believe me, it's really interesting. And the fact that you're watching this video means you are truly committed to your growth and learning. So here goes, by just showing an immediate interest in the other person, finding common ground with them, being friendly, open and positive in your demeanor, you can quickly begin to build good rapport with another person. You can do this at work, you can do this at home. By contrast, bad rapport occurs when we repeatedly do things that make it hard for the other person to feel heard, feel valued and positive. In fact, we are taught in psychology that one of the most important things we need to do in order for us to have a deep bond with our clients is to have good rapport formation skills so that the other person feels heard. The other person, when that person is sharing about their life or about their struggles and storms, you don't interrupt them. You don't use judgmental language or come from a place of power. And I must admit, sometimes I've made mistakes, but again, the idea is to learn what not to do. And again, rapport is also connected to trust. We know from research and in the fields of psychology that trust is the lifeblood of a relationship. Good rapport has to be established and maintained for trust to be there. And if you see again on YouTube, there are many videos that offer training in these very skills. And this is the work that we do, that rapport sounds like a means to an end. Build rapport to get the other person to do what you want to do. And this is a big part of even leadership and parenting. But again, good rapport has to be genuine. And we can often feel when the other person has ulterior motives. Don't we all feel it in our gut? The best doctors, the best salespeople, the best therapists are the ones who truly want to understand you and help you get what you need. So again, how do we really build good rapport? Whatever it is, I mean, we all want to learn good communication skills. We have to learn how to ask open-ended questions about the things that interest other people. Show curiosity about how the other person thinks. What is that person's worldview? Show empathy and do your best to summarize what you have heard. We all love to talk so much that we have forgotten that it's so important to listen as well. Listen without judgment. Listen without interruption. Listen with our eyes. Listen with our ears and our heart. We've all become digitally so distracted. We actually listen to each other like this. I've been guilty of the same. So how do I really, as a parent, how do I show that I am an attentive parent and I'm showing respect to my children? Is again being present, listening to them without interruption, making them feel heard and valued. When you are attentive and respectful to the other person's values, beliefs, you see that they feel an instant connect with you. You will see that they find it easy to share with you and they want to be close to you. Your body language, like I always say, our body language speaks louder than words. Our body language demonstrates your interest, your openness towards the other person. Think of when you have felt most closely listened to. The person listening to you is probably engaging in some kind of mirroring and matching behaviors. The probability is that their body orientation was such that they were leaning towards you. They were seated or standing in a posture which is similar to yours and may even have been imitating your hand gestures. And what did you feel? You felt an instant connection with them. What are some of the questions? And again, you might be thinking that, okay, this is good, but what are some of the questions I can ask so that I can build good rapport? Simple questions. For instance, with family, you can, say, tell me, if you're talking to someone for the first time, tell me more about your kids. Who's living in your house? Who are the most important people to you? At work, you can ask, what about your job do you enjoy the most? How did you get into that line of work? Sounds interesting. What purpose and meaning do you find in your work? Recreation? What do you look forward to doing on the weekends? What do you do for fun? How do you spend your downtime? Dreams. This is my favorite one. When I meet people, I'm forever curious about what are people's life goals, what are people's relationship goals, what are their health and happiness goals. So I often ask people, what are your long-term goals? What's something you always wanted to do in your life? What scares you the most? If you had more time to pursue your dreams, what would you do? This is so important. And I work a lot with teenagers and students and young adults. Building rapport with students is so important. If you're an instructor of any kind, you can build rapport more easily with your students by showing that you are genuinely interested in their thoughts, in their opinions, in their worldview, and you respect their backgrounds and beliefs, and that you are learning together. It's about mutual learning, mutual growth, and a sense of kinship that helps build genuine rapport. Building rapport with clients, so important, especially in the field of mental health, where clients often feel fear and shame regarding the difficulties that they experience. Being warm, genuinely interested, open, and non-judgmental with my clients makes them feel safe and understood. And this is very, very, very important to understand. Building rapport with customers. Good rapport is central to successful interactions in business setting. Customers and salespeople believe that the quality of the relationship is greatly influenced whether purchases are made or contracts are not. It all depends on the rapport. If your professional role involves debriefing customers, knowing that rapport with customer is so important. Building that connection over shared experiences and making it clear that you understand them, you understand what is it that they're looking for and that they matter to you, that you get them is so important. So what would I like to say before I end this video? Basically, I believe that rapport formation is a skill that can be developed. If you're a parent, a professional, a teacher, an educator, a teenager, this is one of the greatest gifts that you can give yourself, is to learn how to build good rapport. You've probably been on the receiving end of someone's energetic but inauthentic attempts to connect with you. And I know for sure that you get it. So when you want to truly connect from a space of authenticity, I recommend take a moment to focus on why. Why does that relationship matter to you? And from that foundation, you can probably find the motivation, the words to build a genuine connection on positive feelings towards each other and a sense of mutual understanding and respect. I hope this video was useful to you. If you're struggling with how to building good rapport, please reach out to us. You can comment on the box below. You can write to us. We are here for you. We are rooting for you. Please take care until we connect again for our next video. Thank you for liking, sharing, and subscribing. If you haven't, please subscribe to our channel. Keep smiling, keep shining, keep inspiring.